That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Head coach Quinn Snyder is trying to help the Jazz break through in a crowded Western Conference. Snyder said, "There's always challenges, and I'm comfortable with adversity. I just want to keep the right perspective. I've got something that I love to do." And Kevin, he is one of the biggest reasons the Jazz is always a factor.
He is doing a great job. Thank you, D.A. Fantastic backcourts facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell and Bogdanovic, they're the wings. Davis is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for the Suns, we've got Booker. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Sanders in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ayton over Davis. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Conley against Paul. Davis kicks to Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Bogdanovic against Sanders. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Mitchell outside. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Now, here's Ingles. Over Johnson. The rebound by Johnson. Pass to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Conley against Booker. Conley's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Paul passes to Booker. Johnson kicks to Sanders. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And Sanders gets it to go on the assist by Ayton. Sanders has got his second basket of the game. Jazz trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley, the pass to Davis. Booker against Mitchell. From deep. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Even though Mitchell isn't all that efficient from range, the most impressive thing to me is he believes the shot is going in.
Now here's Ayton. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. A nice shot by Booker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Conley against Paul. Bogdanovic looking around. Kicks to Ingles. Bogdanovic against Johnson. Bogdanovic, no luck. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And that one's good, Ayton.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Jazz trail by 5. Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. Inside, here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Booker. And no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 7. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Now here is Conley, following the shot by Chris Paul. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Sanders pulls it down. The Suns leading. Paul finds Johnson. And here's Sanders. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Paul outside. Fires from the wing. Good work there as it goes. So it's Utah now. Now Conley. 17 points in his last outing. Bogdanovic left side. Over Sanders. Bogdanovic, no luck. Suns leading by 3. Johnson goes in. Count it.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Utah has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Down low, here's Davis. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sanders. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Some changes for Phoenix. Saric is checked in for Johnson. Crawford comes in for Booker, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. Then for the Jazz, Jang, he's checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Heat. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Los Angeles.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Conley gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. Lays it up off the glass.
Crawford often content to pull up. That time he took it all the way.
Now here's Conley. Jang the pass to Clarkson. There's the dish to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The 4 players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Those are my 4.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Break for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Clarkson passes to Jang. He dishes it to Green. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Payton outside. Pass to Sharch. Over Green. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And there's the pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5 over Crawford. Misses off the left iron. Suns leading by 9. Payton outside. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How do they improve there?
You know, GA, they can be a top 10 offense. The 2 things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Here's Sharch, and slam dunk by Sharch.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Green finds Bogdanovic. Basket counts.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovic. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Pass to Crowder. And he makes good on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Moutier dishes to Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And I tell you, Bogdanovic is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovic. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Boyan Bogdanovic has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
And so he makes both from the line.
The Jazz this summer had a lot of flexibility. That also meant a lot of decisions to make. Stick with what you have or try to revamp.
Here's Crawford. Rebound, Utah. Here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's Payton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Bogdanovic.
One shot.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Jang inside. Kaminsky's there. The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And free throw, good from Jang. And Jang drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And here is Kaminsky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Crawford. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Crawford's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Crowder slams it in.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
He gets it up. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. there's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked about where all that started.
It's been a sort of long relationship, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really got really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GAs spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Green is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Exum in at the point. Saric passes to Payton. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And Zhang kicks to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Here's Saric. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Zhang, the pass to Exum. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Crawford. Crowder against Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. When you look at the luxury tax structure, Smitty, it's now more expensive than ever to maintain a championship contending roster.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's a choice of a lot of these organizations. Some owners want to do it, some don't. But I think if you want to win a championship, you're going to have to open up your checkbook.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Mudiay. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell looking it over. Dishes to Green. Tries from 7. Davis. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kaminsky's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul finds Booker. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot. Good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Jazz trail by 16. Outside, Davis. The dish to Mitchell. Back to Davis. Pass to Mudiay. That's good for Mitchell on the assist for Mudiay. And it's 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Green kicks to Moutier, over Paul. Moutier, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Kicks it out to Johnson, trying to get open as Crowder. Johnson's shot is off. Jazz trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Paul. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Davis missing.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Here's Crowder trying to get open as Johnson goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Mitchell dishes to Moutier. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Sanders comes in for Jay Crowder. And Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Mitchell against Sanders. And it's sent back by Mitchell. There's the pass to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around for 3. Booker, they get it again. Tries it again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling. And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. Ayton hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovic. Ingles against Johnson. Fades and shoots. And the basket by Ingles.
Making plays inside the arc. Joe Ingles' shot looks pure from any distance.
Here's Paul. Hits from the high post. And the Suns lead by 15.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Conley with it. Outside Bogdanovic. But they recover it. Here's Davis. And it goes down 2 points. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Paul passes to Sanders. Now Ayton. He's got 6. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And let's take a look at Joe Ingles. Here are his numbers. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 12 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds.
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Johnson kicks to Paul. Booker looking around. Suns keep it alive. Here's Ayton. Johnson left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sanders. A rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Down by 15. Three-pointer. Was shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Utah calls timeout, and fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season start, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Ingles against Johnson. 6 feet out. Ingles can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sanders. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And it's 8 points for the natural.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ingles passes to Conley. Feeds it to Davis. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 8 points.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Johnson up top. Ingles covering. Pass to Paul. Over Conley. They get it back. And that one's good. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Paul against Conley. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
To the paint and finished off by Sanders.
And he pulls off a Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Conley finds Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, he stands 6'3", but Donovan Mitchell's 6'11" wingspan more than compensates. He has the tools to be an elite two-way player.
That one is off. And look at the physical profile for Mitchell, a world-class athlete.
And it's his aggressiveness for me that puts him over the top. Doesn't shrink from the big moments. He embraces that spotlight.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for Johnson. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. And he's good on the second.
really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
For three, Booker. Ayton dishes to Crawford. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Saric. Off the left rim and out. And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jang finds Clarkson. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Sanders' shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Bogdanovic. He feeds it to Jang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Clarkson against Sanders. Mitchell outside. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Sanders.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Crawford against Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
They get the rebound. Saric. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, what's working for you guys in the first half? How did you get yourselves going?
We were able to get out and run. We're getting it out the rim fast and getting out the court.
We'll see if you can keep running in the second half, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out one-on-one. Maintain position one-on-one. Learn how to play basketball one-on-one. Things like that, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Sanders is out there with Johnson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Paul passes to Sanders. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
To the middle. An easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Ingles against Sanders. Ingles kicks to Conley. Ingles trying to get open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Phoenix, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson against Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here from deep. Ingles. Got a piece of it.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Johnson kicks to Ayton. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Ayton's got 12.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Rejected by Booker, and they get it back. Mitchell against Booker. To end the run. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Another miss by Utah.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah calls timeout.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovic passes to Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
The Jazz making a switch here. Moutier is checked in. And that one falls for Davis. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Paul looking over the floor. On the wing, Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Right side, Davis. And they double up Davis. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovic looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Johnson can't get it to go. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Bogdanovic dishes to Davis. Jazz passing it around. Outside Conley. Back to Moutier. Clock at 6. Over Paul. And Utah again with the bucket.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. On the wing, Booker. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside, Bogdanovic. He dishes it to Ingles. That one drops for him.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. The drive by Paul. Knocked loose. Pass to Sanders. Booker against Moutier. Booker inside. He's got 14. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Here's Bogdanovic. And again it's Utah.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Johnson. Jay Crowder comes in for Sanders. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Chris Paul. Utah also making some changes. Green comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. Ayton with the bounce pass. And here's Booker from the arc. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Moutier passed to Davis. Here's Exum, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Payton finds Booker. And Davis sends it back. The drive by Green. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 4th, the Suns.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
No good on the free throw, and the Suns making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Payton. He's got 9. He kicks to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Free throw drops for Ayton. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder. Greg, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
And Green launches it from deep. Another miss by Utah.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Suns have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Sharch checked in for 8.
Shooting 1.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
Puts it up. Here's Davis. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Crawford. Sweet little floater. Crawford's got 12.
That teardrop, like everything in Crawford's game, is silky smooth.
Here's Exum. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Now here's Payton. He's got 9. Kaminsky kicks to Crowder from outside the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. In the corner, it's Clarkson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He has 6. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Payton. Crawford outside. From about 19 feet. And Davis pulls it down. To the inside. Here's Moutier. Crawford with the steal. Back to Crowder. Crawford against Moutier. It's Crawford with the drive. Count it. Good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Utah.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Exum finds Clarkson. Now Jang. And here's Exum. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Crawford against Moutier. Great D that time from Green.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Now here's Exum, covered by Payton. Jang, the pass to Green. Kicks it to Clarkson.
2 minutes left.
Fires for 3. They grab their own miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Kept alive. Payton outside. Saric outside. From past the arc. No good there. And Utah the other way now. Out to the right wing. Jang dishes to Green. Over to the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jamal Crawford picks one up. The Jazz have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw good for Moutier. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And so he hits both. Payton with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Floats one up. Now the pass to Saric. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Clarkson. Crowder pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Kaminsky kicks to Crowder. Goes back up. He gets that one. Crowder's got 8. Utah shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Now Mitchell. 12 points for him. To the right side. Moutier, no good. Good if it goes. Misses the shot. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, they've got O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Williams-Goss. Then it's Gorgie Deng. And it's Niang in at the 4.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Poked away. Now here's Payne. Launches it. Rebound by Jang. Utah shooting about 42% so far. Williams-Goss the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Williams-Goss. Niang passes to Williams-Goss. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Payton in the corner. With the floater. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Mitchell dishes to Jang. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Payton looking it over. Pass to Crowder. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
To the paint, stripped it away. O'Neal against Crowder. Over to the left wing. Here's Williams-Goss. That one off the back iron and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Payton left side. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13 feet, it goes down.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Niang, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Brian Kaminsky. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership, and ownership. I think it also comes down to Trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have an identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Passes it to Jang. Mitchell outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And Booker kicks to Payne. Stolen by O'Neal. Knocked away. And stolen by Payne. O'Neal against Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker draws the double. Back to Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to Mitchell. And here is O'Neal. Here's Williams-Goss. Rebound by the Suns. Kaminsky's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And the basket is good. Niang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Payne passes to Booker. Now here's Kaminsky. Jang defending. Booker against O'Neal. Shot from 12. That one a little long. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Left side, Crowder fires the 3. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Utah. The pass to Williams-Goss. The Jazz working the ball around now. O'Neal dishes to Exum. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer on the way. It's good from long range.
The defense tends to play him to drive the basketball, but if he can knock down this shot, they will have to play him honestly.
Outside Crowder. Pass to Payne. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now, the quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Trying to get open is Jang. And O'Neal gets it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Booker outside. The feed to Morris. Fade away. Here's Baines, and the rejection by Jang. And they're able to recover, and he makes that one. Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Williams-Goss, the pass to Exum. Dishes it to Jang. Here's Williams-Goss. Shoots over Payne. Again, the Jazz score. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Baines on the wing. Morris. Back to Baines. Inside. The shot from the low post is good. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Niang. And a miss there on the triple. For Phoenix, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 22 points.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Passes it to Williams-Goss. O'Neal kicks to Exum. Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. And he knocks down the first one. Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Yeah, Kevin, I haven't, but I've bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they are not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
On the free throw, no good. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams-Goss. Back to O'Neal. Niang passes to Williams-Goss. And there it is for him. Williams-Goss has got 7 points here in this quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Payton in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Niang. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
That's his second.
It's on Elfrid Payton. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up. And I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
And he can't get the first one. No luck that time either. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Morris outside. From outside, off the mark. Utah is shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. O'Neal passes to Williams-Goss. He kicks it to Exum. Now O'Neal. And the pass to Jang. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Devin Booker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris trying to free himself up. Payne can't hit. And it's Utah's ball. Exum with it. Lets it fly. Morris with the rebound.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.